Hey YouTube, it's Gundude73 making a knife review, and today we're looking at the venerable Becker BK2, as you can see. And this knife is made in the USA. Yay! The BK2 is a really old knife design. It was Ethan Becker's second design, if I remember correctly, and it dates back to the 1980s, early 80s. This is relatively stock. The knife comes with these grivery handles, which for the BK2 I just did not like them. I know that sounds odd. I recently got another Becker, the BK9, and I like it on those. I like the grivery on that one, so I guess it's because this is smaller, I have no idea. But let's start out with the bad part with this knife. In my opinion, this sheath sucks. It is a totally horrible sheath, and I'm really surprised they ship it out with this sheath. Let me show you why I don't like it. When the knife, one, it's hard to buckle this thing. You need to have this knife snapped in. So, give me a second. Snap. So this is the knife. When it's on your belt, you can see it wants to like lean over. And if you unsnap it, the knife goes fully horizontal. I don't like that. The belt loop on this thing has to be 5 inches wide. I mean, really? They couldn't have sewed it like right there? Just look at that. It's huge. It floats around in your belt like crazy. And if that wasn't bad enough, this sheath is glass reinforced nylon, so it actually dulls your knife as you draw it out. I don't like it. This is the K-Bar micarta. It looks really nice in my opinion. Feels great too. I like it over the Griver in the BK2. Has some darker canvas in there, some lighter canvas. The thing with this though is they don't fit the knife very well. As you can see this whole line there is like, this is too high and it's too low on the bottom here. But they're not fitted to the knife in the factory or anything. You buy them separately. I've used this knife a lot for batoning and hacking at wood and whatnot. It's a great outdoors knife in my opinion. It's a full 1/4 of an inch thick, which is nice, and it's similar to the SE5 that I reviewed over about a year ago, but this one is ground thinner in here, so it'll cut better. It's just not as tough, but when you have a knife that thick, toughness isn't a problem. The Becker handle shape is very ergonomic, has these great palm swells happening here, so it's very comfy in your hand. And just how the handle is shaped, it really holds, grips your hand nicely. There's a good lanyard hole right there. Another thing you can see right here, it's not ground very evenly, if I can get that to focus. It doesn't affect performance, so it's just kind of a pet peeve. So as I was saying, with the sheath, in my opinion, you're better off going custom. I got this custom NYX leatherwork sheath for mine. It's a much better deal. You note how when I hold it like that from this belt loop, it doesn't want to cant over at all. It just stays vertical. And the dangler goes a little to the side, but it's also a dangler. So it's a great knife in my opinion. It's not too large. It's very compact. I heard it described well as a small knife, or a big knife in a small package. So let's get some size comparisons here. There's some other large fixed blades I have. I have my SE6. You can see the 6 is longer. Let's line these blades up a bit better. So the 6 is longer, but the BK2 is much thicker. I also have, on the order of large fixed blades, my K-Bar, just standard 12-17, whatever. K-Bar is longer, but BK2 is much thicker. And I also have here my new BK9. You can see the BK2 is a lot smaller than the BK9. The 2 is still thicker. It's a very thick knife. All in all, I think it's a great value. You can get these for around 60, 70 bucks online. Uh, the micarta runs around 40, and the sheaths go however as much as you want to pay, really. The thing is people always say, well, you can get an Essie for the same price as a tricked out Becker like this. Well, that's true, you can. For the amount of money it would take to get this similar to an SE5, like similar, same handle, same sheath, you're looking at about the same price. It's just personal preference. I mean, I like the handle a lot on this. I like how it's ground thinner up in here so it'll cut better. I mean, realistically speaking, I'm not going to be cutting myself out of a jet anytime soon, so I don't need that thickness that the SE5 has. In stock, this is about 2 ounces lighter than an SE5, but with the micarta and with the leather sheath, it's probably about the same weight, maybe heavier. So all in all, I think it's a great knife. I'd recommend it to anyone. It's cheap enough where most people can afford it. I mean, you get a lot of knife for the money. And I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.